Thank you to Kyle and Erin for sending us a copy of ZombieCON Vol.1. Stay to the end of this video to find out where you can get your copy of ZombieCON Vol.1 today.
Sinners, weapons, him. These movies told unique stories from a very unique perspective. But there is another movie out this year that deserves the same recognition as these, and that is none other than ZombieCON Vol.1. The story of ZombieCON puts the whole perspective of how would I do in a zombie apocalypse and puts it into the world of cosplay. And this is a concept I even think about because I think of all people in the world to survive a zombie apocalypse, the nerds got it covered. The endless swords, shields, helmets, body armors based on costumes we've worn, we're covered, we're good. The story is about 4 friends dressed in cosplay have to slash their way through a zombie apocalypse in Los Angeles to reach a loved one and save their life. And despite this being a horror film, this movie also had a lot of heart. All of these characters had great moments where they kind of just showed a lot of these character developments and just had these emotional moments. Writers Manny Luke, Aaron Anya, and Kyle Valle, who is also the director of this movie, really created a very unique story that I really did enjoy. I'm new to the world of horror, so going from big budget, small budget, medium budget, every kind of budget in between, and telling all sorts of stories, I'm opening all the doors to because I'm very interested. And ZombieCON Vol.1 was a very sweet story. It also was hilarious and had some really good scares too. And I'm also a sucker for practical effects, so they really went above and beyond with this, and there is a ton of gore. So if you enjoy that, this movie's for you. I mean, genuinely, the blood effect, splatters, everything, magic. Like I said, everybody in this movie had a moment to shine, and there were a lot of great actors in this, and especially Punky Johnson from SNL was in this movie as well, which was great to see. At the very beginning of the movie, it starts out at a local convention that I feel like I've been to. Like a lot of scenes in this movie outside of the zombie apocalypse, because thankfully that doesn't exist. But it feels like I've been to these kind of places before, been to these conventions and interacted with a lot of these people before. And at the convention, this is just one of my favorite details that I saw. There was like this puppet in the background that just kept appearing. I don't know why, but every time I saw the puppet, I started laughing. I liked the puppet. We need more of the puppet in future films. One detail I really did love, and I think it sets it aside from all the other zombie films, is that this wasn't a cliche outbreak. Like it wasn't some kind of, deranged animal or some virus or anything in the, cliche chapter. This was just because of a magic rock that some homeless dude gave to one of the characters. They made a unsuspecting wish, and there we go. That's the story, which is great. We don't need a long 30-minute introduction to what's going on. It just happens. And I think them piecing together what's going on and them using the stuff they bought at conventions, like various different swords, and them going to fight the battle in various costumes, I loved it. The whole idea of being a nerd in a zombie apocalypse is exactly what you get from this. And as well as, like I said many times, a lot of heartfelt and touching moments with these characters. It's just fun. So if you're looking for another zombie flick to add to your Halloween roster, 'tis the season. ZombieCON Vol.1 is a great choice, and I'm very excited to see how Volume 2 and 3 go into play. And I don't know if this is on purpose, but them calling it ZombieCON Vol.1 and their costumes in the beginning of the movie being the Guardians of the Galaxy, clever. ZombieCON is available for rent. If you guys want to check out where they're available to rent, check out the links in the description. And by the time the video is out, their DVD will also be out. So if you're a big fan of physical media like us, go buy the DVD. I know I'm going to get mine, so be sure to get yours. Huge shout out to the team and everybody involved, and I'm looking forward to the next one. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, check us out on TikTok and Instagram for all things going on in Hollywood. Also, be sure to check out past episodes of the Tu-Vie podcast. We have our Aliens Earth review as well as our Tron Ares review out right now. And if you want to catch up on past episodes so you know all the lore of Tu-Vie, we got all the episodes available on all podcast platforms and here on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.